Let's just jump right on in. I love how it still talks about claiming Aether, even though we've already done that. Now we need to actually head back. But first, we're going to do this because we're right next to it. Cauldron Gemini. Yeah. Well, either way, let us go. Let us be on our way. I do need to get some fish at some point. But I've yet to actually find fish we can hunt in this game. Which is kind of the weird part in my opinion. It's like you do need fish skins and bones for things, and there are plenty of rivers, so like, why don't we go hunting fish like you could in the first game? Shame that doesn't just flat out kill, but whatever. We make do with what we got. With what we got, we'll make do with what we got, make do with what we have got. Alright, top of this hill. We're gonna help Dekka get her grandson. Or something. You know, whatever the game wanted us to do.
Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
The rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated. What matters is their prisoner Nakala. Maybe she knows where Kavo's squad went.
Okay, let's head in then.
Shame I didn't take this out already. Wait, Cliffstone Redthorn. Oh, we already have some. I thought I was getting something new. Turns out I did not. It is nice taking on a camp again with somebody.
I'll save the extra stock for later. A rebel outpost. Gonna have to find whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm.
Come, Aloy. Back to the task at hand.
Any small, hold on, is that the leader? Yeah.
I'll wait here.
Alright. It's what we call second time's the charm. Ooh, baby. Very nice shot there.
I'll rest here until you return.
Oh. We are just the master sniper.
I'll rest here until you return.
Search the area now. This shop's mine! Right over there!
Here, wouldn't want you to run out.
Bro, I don't even know where she is. She's just yelling at things like, I will wait here! I will rest here! Here, have this!
Come, Aloy. Back to the task at hand.
Down it goes.
Let's find the coward. Well, where do we go? I don't know.
Enemy here! We're under attack! Opening fire!
The problem is, I'm not even seeing some of these people like show up on the map or my focus. Either way, we should be able to sneak up behind the leader and slit his butt. Slit his what? Yes, his butt.
I'll wait here.
All of our enemies will be put to the sword. Blood will run through the west.
I should not have gotten that silent. Let's go.
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
Lots of goodies here, so. Ah, that's why you had so much. You were a son of Prometheus. And earlier, like, the reason we fell off of the top of the tower we were on is because I forgot jump was X. I was trying to jump with O. And when it failed, I was going like, oh no.
Come, Aloy.
Bags from dead soldiers.
Back to the task at hand.
I should return them to the grove when I get a chance.
Lots of good valuables. Let's see. Hello.
I'll rest here until you return.
Strange. Planks of wood.
What is it?
With nothing on top of it.
Planks of wood with nothing on top of it.
Take my hand, Nakala. There you go. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander. Whoa. How'd you end up down there? Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear. Do you know where his squad went? I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Okay. I still
What
love
about
her
you?
pride face paint.
That wound needs to be looked at. It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor. I guess we'll see about that.
That's kinda stuck around too long, but... Alright, well, we were gonna continue doing that for a bit, but nope. Now we're just gonna go back to base and turn in Aether. Can I just go here? Hey, we can just go straight to base. And that is what you call nice. What do we call it? Nice. I'm nice at playing this game. Hell yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes we just get our ass beat a couple of times, but... meh.
Like this? Oh,
Whoa.
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
That was totally worth it.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated
Complicated
things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Gallivanting is a good word. He can go back to his concussion beat party.
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others. To help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
Yeah, until it gets a mind of its own and decides to kill everyone.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Only for you.
Only for you. Alright, let's talk to some people. It's nice having an actual base.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing you've spoken with Katalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
How's, training with So?
You know we really are training.
Mostly.
Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Yeah.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Maybe. I like it.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
That's not what she was referring to.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
A very loud
I see
friend.
you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much
metal. She's got a point.
Right.
If you think about it.
I shall return to our training then.
A place meant to designate life is used instead to be metal.
Hey.
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 A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
Right.
I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
Let me know what I can do to help.
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt a Vod will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tenakth friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So, Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I wonder when we're going to continue that quest.
I see Varl
because
gave you
we
focus.
did a good
Don't
portion
look
of
as
it.
fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do.
Sort of.
Sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, nothing like everything new trying to kill us.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus? It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great!
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that.
I think...
And I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
I feel like he's
Same
more
here.
upset about the fact that it's his people that keep causing all the issues in the
I
games.
didn't like the way you sing it.
So you like hearing me butcher Utaru music?
Yes.
I sure don't. You sound like a dying long leg.
A dying long leg. Does this just get restocked with free supplies every now and then? Because if the answer is yeah, hell yeah, it did.
Chocolate frosting. Sounds like a ration every soldier should have.
Yes, chocolate frosting. Everybody should have it.
Aloy.
All the time.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
More
Yes.
history.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Yep.
Fine. As you wish.
Fine.
My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well, I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky, For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. And it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child.
Paratroopers.
The feeling of freedom. And the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
His best marshal.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the Focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Yes.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Cut the deepest.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Perhaps I am mistaken.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
Again, very interesting. Like, they're really trying to cram a lot into this. I can't tell if there's a cat at my door or if I'm just imagining things. So let's go find out. Is there a roly-poly here? The answer is I'm imagining things again. Yay!
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
Nah, it's okay.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
An important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates.
SOS, beware.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Save our ship. Save our soul. SOS.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
At which point, it could be still Eleuthia, but it's our good old friend.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble.
Hello?
And I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
She's always so angry at working with others. You want to paint your face with pride colors?
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Erend to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods, in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it.
Keep at it.
Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
They have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
Dainty.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here.
Yes.
So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout.
Yes.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel, it used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about.
I mean, you could always go there and talk to it yourself, and then, like,
there was an ancient
get it to
tank
agree.
Embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
Yep.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia.
And the last one.
So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world. all working to build the terraforming system while the Feral Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up.
I'm surprised I missed so many of these conversations the first time around.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
That'll be a relief for the Tenakth. One of their villages is still recovering after a mudslide caused the whole place to flood.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. The one in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there. So, Poseidon, what do we know about it?
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Once it is restored to me, I may be able to improve conditions in the regional watershed. But I must warn you, like the others, Poseidon is lost and frightened. It may have taken measures to protect itself.
I'll be careful.
And then the missing subordinates.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Faro, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Perhaps you will be able to procure Eleuthia at the SOS coordinates. Artemis and Apollo, however, remain unaccounted for.
I wonder if that's hinting at, like, the fact that we will be able to... I don't know.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Goodbye, Aloy. Alright, do we want to take bets?
There we go. More data for the dome.
On if we will get, more. If it's gonna be actually Eleuthia, or is it gonna be a trap? Or will it be both? Eleuthia and a trap.
To unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
A new room? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh.
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat for Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
Honestly shocked that she actually moved her lips as she spoke.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
Poor Rost.
When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this.
Not that he'd need to.
But still. Wish he was here.
What if he didn't die and he, like, somehow shows up? I don't know. Surprise!
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace.
Hikaru wants
Won't be
peace.
easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
Cute. There we go. Oh, okay. I need to restock. Well, this clearly wasn't the new room. Are you the new room?
No
You're
good.
closed.
Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Is this the new room?
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad. What does this lead?
I love how we get a new space, so what's the first thing we do? We just go crawling through tunnels.
There's data here. Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
My piece de resistance.
Can't hook onto that.
Okay, that is shaped like something you can hook onto, though. I had to get it in the right corner, eh, game? Fuck you. So, like, do I just have to look for hidden passages now? I guess. Ma pièce de résistance.
There it is.
Showers and everything.
Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Cute.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
Varl and Zoe's room. A.
I wonder.
Hehehehe. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, I guess we need to go meet some boys.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Three battle-hardened badasses. We got a badass over here.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Vermin.
Vermin.
What is that?
What the hell?
Electricity, eh? I think she's learned something.
Well, that takes the keg.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
But there's a treasure chest right next to you, woman.
Oh, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one
snow's
of them.
gonna pile up. Almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Go do your thing. I'll wait here. Bro, you can do your thing too.
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
So it is real. There's a weapon up there.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is. One of the sons of Prometheus. It looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
But it also does tell us that the Tenakth rebels are not working with the Zeniths, which I didn't think they would be, but it could have been something as well.
The weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
I feel like he's still, like, super overwhelmed. But he's trying his best to just be like, LOL, I'm cool.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
That's definitely where we need to go, so what am I missing? Missed. What? How does that not hit the fox? What the fox?
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
If it blew
She was
up.
searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Come on. Shamona.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
I can't tell if he's happy to not go down there or if he's unhappy that he's not going down there.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Or they found something else.
Get a good glide in.
Oh.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Storage units accessed. Data transfer initiated. Operation suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Download initiated. Beamcast initiation. I think somebody already got here first. And I think I know who it would be. And we're gonna get a mocking message. Oh yeah. Doodle 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 doodle.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently.
No.
From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
Just think about how advanced, like, Far Zenith is at this point. Because, like, while we have been reset hundreds of thousands of years, they have retained all knowledge and continued to go forward.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
I mean, there's a fusion reactor in here. We can blow shit up. It would be a nuclear winter, but we could still blow it up. Damn it, I think I just George Bush that word. It's quite literally like it's caveman versus modern day style. Shit, which way did we come from? Fug. Is this where we came from? Bro, I don't remember. No, we did not come from here. Did we come from here? We did not come from here. Trying to be thorough.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Also describes most of human nature.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside his Zero Dawn cradle facility. This
What were
place
they
keeps
for?
on going. Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
See, Claire, wish she had been in the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust in a storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge. Talk about a bargain. The guy heading up the Eleuthia sub-function, Patrick Brochard Klein, you could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Probably pee his pants in glee. I mean, yeah, the guy's probably absolutely ecstatic about the idea of, like, learning all this stuff that's clearly, like, a huge passion of his. And yet these people are just mocking somebody who's quite literally super invested in, like, what you do. Ridiculous. They've really managed to paint Far Zenith as the bad guy. You know? Which, obviously, we knew that. Let's see. As you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you all for your efforts and great strides made over the last several years. Yet, as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities over the coming days. You will be briefed on exciting development and longevity research from our Tokyo and Jesus, it's not Lagos, but I don't know how to pronounce the G. But whatever. With new assignments follow, blah, blah, blah. Like, it feels like the entire point of Far Zenith was all for personal gain, growth, as well as potentially longevity, extending your own life.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
It's been significant improvement, decreasing time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments. Spermatic scene lace result, neurophysiology seem promising. First gen, friends in Zurich have sent over their findings of the BB mixed results. Yeah, it feels like it was.
I don't think so.
All about longevity, extending your life. Which, why the hell would you want to extend your life? Like, sure, I guess if you get, like, a body that rejuvenates and everything, and you don't have to worry about, you know, your body crumbling or your mind going, which is usually, like, one of the issues you have when people talk about, like, living forever.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
I mean, it's natural. People's bodies aren't made to withstand... it's amazing that our bodies are able to withstand probably 80 to 90 years. Because I remember hearing something, but like, our knees... Okay, not ours, because I should not be included on this statistic, but for a vast majority of normal people, your knees aren't built to handle more than like 40 to 50 years. It's just, it can't handle it. Like, it can't handle the stress of just the joints handling everything, you know? And, you know, our length of life, our life expectancy just keeps going up.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
So, I'm not sure what's gonna continue happening as, you know, human life continues going and going. Like, obviously, joint replacements is gonna become probably something that's just part of your, you turned 50, time for your knee replacements, just like, you know, when a guy turns 40, time to bend over and cough.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
237.
Right.
That's why it couldn't be found. Because it hid itself. Or this is the trap.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
But the key thing is, Apollo still exists.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
Okay, am prepared.
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Ooh. Remote attack? Delayed.
That thing's quick. Made that count.
Nice. Easy.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
He didn't. $5 says the man did not stay in cover. He is fighting the thing for the other.
Aloy!
Aaron!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
I can't roll.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
I don't need it. I am a heavy weapon. My man brought me the weapon I needed. Ooh.
No shots left.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
I swear I'm not drunk.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works.
What's this?
Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. Snow crunch under my boots.
Snow crunch under my boots. Oh, that weapon. Haha. Like, snow is pretty to look at and see for like the first time, but like after you've seen it once for the season, I'm done. You know? You fucking bun.
No. Damn it.
The disco ball in the center seems important, though.
Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl.
Oops.
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now! Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
No use scratting someone
What
when
you
they're
reading
in
next?
a state.
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
I'll get up to speed.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
We only have a clone. No biggie, right? I have to be standing.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement?
Yes.
Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Most likely true, being from outer space.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
Make her whole again.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like storm birds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those storm birds in line. I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Yes.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
I will take it all. He is not in here.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the Karcha. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
Why?
Something to them, as it does to my people and the Tanakh.
I just think my face says it all as is. That's all.
That it does.
Let's go talk to Beta.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
It's primitive.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship.
I was right. I called what Var Zenith was doing.
So that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
Far Zenith.
Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
Surprise.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
Verbena's dead, though.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship and visit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
Corona.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
I feel like
they survived old age too.
They caused their own issues. Most likely.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Verbena's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Well done.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
She's like, I'm fucking...
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Well, that was definitely something. Talk to Guy in a second. I want to find,
Well, they didn't have 2 left feet like I do.
I could teach you.
Don't tempt me. I'm the Forge. Find an inn. Leave me alone.
Aaron is just like, I'm in the common room. Stop flirting, you two.
It was pretty weird talking to Beta. Seeing someone who looks like me. Even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me. Or Elizabeth, for that matter.
Or Elizabeth, for that matter.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
A useful war
I'm
map.
not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
Maybe. It says there's more to talk about with this, but there isn't. Interesting. Unless I have to talk about the other
I
things.
heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Just very religious.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
And yet we probably will.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Yep. Now, Varl. Man, this has just been the episode of talk. The episode of gab.
You and Erend okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah.
How's everyone dealing with beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
That seemed to help.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Stuffed animals.
I should get back to the wilds.
Yes.
I'll keep an eye on
Imagine if he tried to give her a squished animal. I think they called them squishmallows. That sounds disgusting. Anyway, continuing on.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him,
Fucking
that is my
silence.
conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Sylens' weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Pam Wumpada.
Aaron's learning about battle music. Oh, I guess it was loading up the area.
I see you, champion.
I see you, champion.
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Ancient.
Funnily enough, that's actually right near to something we need to go do anyway. So, also they said it was north of here, but that's clearly west of here. Some people just don't know their directions.
Might be a good idea to take a look around.
So disappointing.
Out of the way! Eat my dust, Pecker!
Eat my dust, Pecker!
I definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
Gotta go fast. Oh, there's a secret over here. Hey, yo, what's your secret? It's a drone, yo.
There's a Cyclops drone monitoring this area. I need to grab its data.
It's a Cyclops, y'all.
Rain's letting up. Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
Fuck. I need to be on that one. Yeah.
You're mine!
Now to get the data from the drone.
Both a rebel outpost and a ruin. Let's go. Prediction, we're gonna get Poseidon, and then Far Zenith is gonna do something that spooks everybody. Then after that, we're gonna get Demeter, which is the last one.
I should be closing in on the other ancient machines Honda wanted to salvage.
But at the exact same time as we get the last one, they're gonna raid our base, yada yada yada, something something something. Forces our hand to go do something about them, but they don't get anything we had collected, yada yada yada. Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. Final battle.
I think that's the one that Tanakh told me about. Might be worth poking around inside. There's some kind of tunnel. I should take a look around.
Still don't necessarily like Pizza Hut.
A metal flower. I don't think I can get past those vines. Better leave it for now. It's a huge wall of metal. Or is it some kind of door? Not much I can do without a way past those vines. I guess I should come back later.
Alright, guess we'll explore that later.
I should be closing in on the other ancient machines Honda wanted to salvage. Machine will take a lot of damage from acid. I wonder what they used all these machines for.
Waiting for that to disappear. Doodly doodle doo.
Leave them! Finish the enemy!
Thanks, Utaru. They just showed up out of nowhere to assist.
I think Honda will like this. Ah, this should be useful. I bet Honda will want this. This'll work. These should be enough relics for Honda's armor. Now I just gotta take them to her. With the override fixed, I can use it on Ravagers now.
What? Bull honky. Bullshit. Why are we all the way up here? It took us to Honda? Wait. We are right here, yeah? We were here. We were here. And now we here. I mean, okay, but what?
I found the salvage you asked for, including the ancient relics. Found them when I tracked down your thieves. Turns out they got themselves into more trouble than they could handle.
That's the Forbidden West for you. As we agreed, here's your payment. I will put these treasures you've reclaimed to good use.
To good use.
Does this mean you can start working on your armor now?
Not quite. I was taking a morning walk to clear my mind for the visionary task ahead of me. And I ran across a herd of Lancehorns. Swift, delicate, but vigorous.
Swift.
The best armor in the Forbidden West should be just as nimble. And I'll need their parts to achieve that.
I might be able to hunt them down for you.
That's all I needed to hear.
One of her teeth disappeared.
Oh, we're done now. Excellent.
Sometimes that top tooth that's missing is not missing. And it is very, interesting. I'm assuming I'm probably the only one who noticed it, but... Well, at least that's just south of here, so...
Honda's Lancehorn herd should be close to this area. Might be a good idea to read her contract again before going in.
Nah.
Here they are. Time to hunt some Lancehorns. Might be faster to hunt these guys on a mount. One down. Machine can tough out the cold. Frost won't help.
I could mount an animal, but I don't care enough to.
That's it for that.
Now this one's too weak to run. Preferably, I'd get a sneak kill on one, but that's clearly turning out to be kind of not happening.
Wouldn't want to take a hit from the Lancehorn's antlers. I over-adjusted that one. Where did they go this time? Just a few more. Another one. Honda's crew should be able to pick things up from here.
I wasn't gonna fuck with that.
I'll just
I
take
was
some
just
salvage
like,
back to camp like Honda asked.
there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Killed the horn with a lance so easy. And by lance, I mean bow and arrow shot. Same thing, though. Yeah, here, let's...
Honda's in trouble.
Ugh.
I better deal with those machines. The Ravager cannon. Might be a good time to use it.
Looks like those things didn't do too much damage.
Come over here, child. No.
Just another day in the Forbidden West.
Damn scavengers! They're an occupational hazard, but still, it's a good thing you showed up.
Happy to help. I brought you the Lancehorn salvage you asked for.
Let's see if her tooth comes and
This
goes.
ought to make my armor shine like a spark in the night. Thank you, Aloy. Maybe you'll visit our main camp near Barren Light sometime. Bear witness to a moment in history as my armor transcends all others.
Sure, if I can. Take care, Honda.
Sure, if I can. Bolt blasters.
I like scrap. You never know what treasures you'll find when you go through it.
Alright. What's this? That's most likely a spear. There is an unknown thing here, so let's go there. 12 skill points? Nah, we don't need them. Spine Idol skilling ascended, and at one point I had 72 perk points. I was just like, don't need them.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Ah, fuck, not one of these things. God damn it. I got bamboozled. Bull honky. Fucking hate these things. Would you like to find a glowing green silver crystal thing?
A view of the old world. Looks like some kind of tower surrounded by panels. I think I might be too high up to align the image.
Ah, it would be right there, I bet. What I said was, at one point, after ascending, I had about 72 perk points.
Look like we can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer, too. That ancient lookout might be a good spot to try to line up the image.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. They're called sun wings. Don't you know you can be whatever you want?
Can't with my stamina this low.
Alright. Oh, it exploded on death. Of course it did.
I think I'm getting close. I'll save this for a dyer. This doesn't look right. Better try another spot.
A little higher than that. Right here. God, lining these up is just annoying as hell. Oh, it's probably on top of this. I didn't even see the fucking tree. It's right here. God dang it.
Almost there.
Ugh. Ah, so this is what it looked like. Pretty. Okay. Dry urine that we can't get through. Thing. There's a campfire right over here.
I'm making good use of this.
Alright, let's do a quick save. And we need to go down here. Slither fangs. All right, let's start conquering the Nevada desert. All right, there was also... We need to talk to Talana at some point. We'll do that. Yeah, let's actually go to this site right here, this campsite, and then go do Talana's quest. Ah.
I remember you. But you could coil around a Thunderjaw. That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here.
Thought I was done for. So then I scrambled myself up a tree. Not an easy feat, cobber feat. But I figured I'd be safe there until a couple of Glinthawks attacked. Chased me all the way back to camp. Nasty machines.
Are your stories always so...
engaging?
Yeah, that.
Engaging?
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called... the Rot.
The
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
There are more of you?
They're the ones we followed out here in the first place. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
All sorts
Just
of
how
daring.
many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thormarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Fine. Dear Lord, that is literally across the place. Alright, glad we came here.
If I have to eat boar stew one more time.
Let's go here. To do that, we're gonna take detours. Yeah! Anyway. It's fucking hot in here. I'm dying oh so slow. It is so fucking hot. I'm gonna slowly die now.
I can feel myself baking. This is gonna be another winter of me wearing jackets indoors.
Kidding. It's gonna be a freaking summer or winter of me with the fucking like fans going in here. Cause it's a goddamn sauna. That or it's because I'm sick. Hope it's not that one.
Gotcha! Huh? Yeah!
Fine, I'll upgrade my shit. Gosh. Meh. We never do that, so... Honestly, we can just keep heading south right here. You know what? Let's go for this second one as well. Why the fuck not?
Should be able to override that canister brewer now.
Go south, the south, the south. We're gonna go south, south. Gonna just go south, south, south.
Looks a little more intact than some of the others out here. Could be the one that Oseram Delver told me about. Might be worth taking a look inside. This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far. There's a lot of water in here. That's kind of refreshing after wandering around the desert outside. Let's blast this open. Looks like there's a drain beyond that grate in the wall.
Well, that was easy.
Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module.
Can't any of these just be simple? No! Oh, obviously. So what we want is up there.
This crate could come in handy.
But where? To go up here, most likely, it looks like. We gotta do a puzzle. Gotta do some puzzles.
There. Water's pouring out of that busted pipe. Water's flowing towards the drain in the wall. Water's flowing towards the drain in the wall. Whoa. Key module.
How often are you told to not show your emotions in poker? Keep a straight face, avoid showing tells. Are all wrong. Beat smart poker AI by playing dumb.
Okay, I'm in. Let's see what I can do with this.
I'm still missing something in here, but I don't know what. What was the point?
Okay, crates. I wonder if they can float.
Yeah, but what would a floating crate do for me? Oh, I found it.
That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here. I should try again when I'm closer.
But I can't get closer to it. Hold on.
Okay, 2 crates. This could work if I was further back.
Aloy, just Stand on the fucking edge. Jesus. That might work. Was this the actual way to do it? Maybe, maybe not. But did it work? Yeah.
Here we are. Got another relic. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Alright, now we get out of here.
Maybe I can reach something higher up if I stand on the crate while it's floating.
That's a secret. That is a campsite and a salvage contractor. Well, we're gonna have to do these at some point.
The Nostrum crew. They don't look too good. I should see if they're okay.
We're gonna get through this. I promise. Now go get some rest.
Do you need help?
Wish I could say we've been through worse, but I doubt any salvager has had this much bad luck on a single expedition.
Salvagers. You part of Karif's crew?
Yes. Didn't think we were that well known.
So you came here to make some armor. It doesn't look like things went according to plan.
You could say that again. I thought I had it made when we found some prime rollerback salvage out here. Then came the sandstorm, blew away most of our gear, and ran us right into a camp full of angry Tenakth. We fled, but by the time the storm died down, we found ourselves here with half our food gone. Open to attack by machines and Tenakth alike.
Sounds like you could use a hand. I'm Aloy.
Runda. I can't ask you to help for free. How about I hire you to get us what we need? Draw up some contracts.
You don't have to.
Wouldn't be a proper salvager if I didn't. Won't take no for an
Wouldn't be a proper salvager if I didn't.
You mentioned this place is exposed to attack. Is there anything you can use to set up a perimeter?
We know there's a bellowback hanging around some ruins near here. Take it down without damaging its cargo sacks, and we could use it to make new traps. Set up a cordon. I'll make it a contract.
Sounds like a plan. You mentioned your people needed food.
We lost most of it when we ran away from the Tenakth. But only a bristleback would be able to sniff it out underneath all that sand.
That's not a bad idea. I'll look into it.
That's good to hear.
That's good to hear.
You said you lost your gear?
Yes. Can't be sure where it is, since that storm gave us the runaround. But I have a general idea. It's all in the contract. If you can get that gear back, you'll at least be able to set up camp properly. Make the crew comfortable.
I'll take a look as soon as I can.
It's not much, but we have some salvage to trade.
Processed metal blocks.
We can trade another time.
Take out a Belloback without destroying its sacks.
That Bellowback run dimension should be close by. There you are. Rhonda needs that Bellowback taken down with its cargo sack intact. I'm gonna have to be careful. Machine's tough. Acid's no use here. Can't hit that. Rhonda needs the cargo sack intact.
We shot its ding-a-ling-a-ling. Got it. I should let Rhonda know. Her people will want to salvage that cargo sack. It's always good to have extra. Need some tusks. Bellowback's done. Skydrift Razor Tail. I need one more Hammer Tail. I took down the Bellowback. You should be able to salvage what you need and set up a perimeter now.
Thank you, Aloy. I know my crew will sleep better once we do. This is yours then. Payment for a job well done.
Thanks.
That was a good trade.
If I never see a Tanakh again, I'll kill him.
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
But we can't get to it. Yay!
Aloy, what can I do?
Damn, I was hoping I could get other things.
Don't want to trade?
I'll put these in my pack. Another rebel outpost. I was told I'd find one here. If I take out their leader, maybe the rest will retreat.
feel like there should be one more person that I didn't kill, but whatever. I'm sure it's okay.
I've worked up a thirst. Need some water. Or maybe some
By the
wine.
looks of that armor, that soldier's the one in charge. This looks like a dig site. Wonder if this one's got some of those tags I keep finding. More of these tags. Gonna keep them for now, until I figure out what to do with them. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here. Machine's resistant to fire. This outpost won't be causing any more trouble.
All right. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Let's go for Poseidon. What the fuck?
Gaia said water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out. Someone's been through here. Camping gear. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
I almost had him. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morlun, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life, or succumb to deadly delusion.
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark I. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here?
What is this?
Get over here.
What happened?
She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it.
Get to the point.
Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
Embers.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
So this is one of the pieces I've been waiting for.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps.
delve like no
Beneath
other.
this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good.
Yeah, who knows what a jackpot is?
Something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Barely within my reach.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
Yeah.
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing.
He handles the money.
When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
After not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
Hence, our new invention. Whoops.
So these embers...
Painting. This one beckoning.
What happened?
Over time, but they're...
Succulent beeves.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear.
Yes.
Good hunting.
I play on a monitor.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
I've never been super picky, so it really just ends up being whatever you
Another Cyclops drone.
seem to enjoy. So
Gotta grab its data to reconnect with the dome back at the base.
There it is. I'm gonna guess that right here is gonna be our best option. I mean, it's a very good game, so. Nice.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
Yes, Aloy, we know you need to jump onto it. This is only like the 5th one.
Got it! All right, now to take this data back to base.
Much further south. That is north. I do want the checkpoint though. So... Okay, got it. I don't even know what herd we're looking for. Maybe we're gonna find out here soon. Well, it has kneecaps, so it's something.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. I bet this green channel will fetch a price.
Let's see. Where are those?
There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
Ha! Silly vulture. You just got a smackdown.
Sandstorm's blowing in. Just what I need.
England Hawks, no thank you.
Where's the herd? I should have the parts I need. It's down!
Fuck.
One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. One of them might have a kneecap I can use. Oh, the storm whipped up a sand spiral. Great. The kneecap. Good. Okay, that takes care of the machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule.
Just a little bit longer than 10. Go lay down. You can watch this on YouTube later. You don't need to force yourself to be here. It's all good. Ah. Fair. Well, continue to lay down. Alright, let's swing north a bit. Let's grab whatever this secret is. Actually, nah. Fair.
The mysterious maiden approaches. Now.
Got the compressed air capsule. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
What can I do for you, partner?
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
Sure.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble.
I won't quibble.
The workbench is all yours.
I won't quibble, I won't quabble. We have made our third squabble! And now with that, we can officially go swim underwater.
There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red. And the roar of water surging in.
The roar of water.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light. From a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Good luck down there. Don't drown.
Okay. Time to see if this thing works.
Hey, guess what?
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
We can now go wherever we want under the water. We can go under the sea. However, the controls are absolute ass. But we have a reason to go back and check some things now. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history, even though many Americans didn't want him there. As he struck his spade into barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment. Yeah, blah, blah. Whatever. Don't care.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here? Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing. That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa! Machine. There's no way I can fight that thing underwater. I'll have to be careful.
A tide ripper.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome. That door on the other side. Coordinates for Poseidon right there. I don't think I can get to it without the machine spotting me. I gotta find a way to deal with it first. Norman said he saw a red light near the floor when the water rushed in. Almost like a warning. Some kind of alarm system? There. Red light. Stuff for the stash.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover. can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumigran incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen. There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. Everything's sticking. Ugh, damn this heat. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome. Could use fire against it.
Stealth kelp.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
What did you have for breakfast, Jimmy? Stealth kelp. Alright.
Just shut down the second.
The domes.
Oops.
The water. He was responsible for all of it.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it. I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. Let's give it a second. Okay, let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. according to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
Yep, we're just a fish. We're so close to being done with this stealthy section.
There's red light in that tower, just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. Promising. There should be a console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others. There. Time to dry this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle! Oh! Oh!
Aloy!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
The smart man's just like, alright, I'm out of here. By the way, this is totally a Diplo... God, I don't remember what it's called.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
Fire's not gonna help here.
Aloy! That I did do it.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Though they stole the kill from me. The nerds. Nerves. The nerds. The nerves of these nerds. These nerdivs. These nerdivs.
You guys all right?
More than all right. This... We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Does she not?
Of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Well, two of them.
Thanks.
The other one does not want anything to do with this. He's just like, nope. Nope. Not dealing with it.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
We're here to grab Poseidon, but we're not going anywhere else.
I'm getting close to where Runda's crew lost their food rations. She said only a bristleback would be able to sniff them out into the sand. I think that can be arranged.
We're under the sand.
There. I should be able to use that console.
can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Hidden in the AC code, someone must have inserted it via thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that hollow ad for the Craveman review over at Radka? Well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia.
Yes. Mother. All waters lead back to
Mother.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
The Ember should be back to normal too.
Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Imagine being just absolutely gobsmacked and marveling at what we just consider, it's just a crappy LED advertisement. You know? Oh, we had already read that.
It's an elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city. How much did all this cost?
How much did all this cost?
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
I like his voice, not
A new
Abaddon.
dream, huh?
The other ones.
I hope you make it happen.
Meow. Give it a minute, buddy.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
That man's deep voice.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia.
Which...
With all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back.
We absolutely will not be doing.
I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Yup. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing next week, because that's going to be where we ended off for today. So, anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.